Thank you for calling APS. You through to Aisatu. How may I help you?
My name is Aliu. I'm holiday maker in the Gambia and heard about your holiday cash service and want to know how it works.
Our holiday cash allows you to withdraw money in Dalasi using your credit or debit card through our POS system with no additional charges. This can be done both online through the phone as we are speaking or when you visit our head office at 55 Kairaba Avenue.
I am presently in Wuli Sutukonding and wants to send $10,000 to myself and I want to do it right away. My card number is...
Aliu, your reference number is APS 123456, but it's after 4 p.m. already and the banks will close soon. But you can receive your money today with our APS home cash delivery service.
Where can I receive it?
Our agent in Wuli Sutukondi will contact you to arrange delivery of your cash to your home.
Is this where Alu Jallo lives?
Yes, that's myself.
My name is Alfuseni Jawla from APS Money Transfer Limited and I come to deliver a transfer to Mr. Alu Jallo. Alu, can you please confirm your APS reference number for your transaction? Yes, this is fine, Alu. And could I also have proof of ID, please? Please confirm the amount is correct, Alu, and send the receipt for me.
Thank you, APS. You are simply the best.
loolu nag ñu ànd see Gambian Talents di Semester Avenue di fi xewee nag fii la mburu mi di tàngee nag saa su ne dee leen koy seetaan bu mu leen di rëcc rek nag yes maa la wax loolu ñoom dañuy faj bu mi teranga yi di dog bu mi gàcce yi ci num gaaw a gaawee maa la wax loolu ñu ànd ceeg moom nag bi ñu jàppale Gambian Talents rek nag
salaamaaleykum Gambia salaamaaleykum damay kontaan lool yéen a ko gis bu ñu weexi saay bu mu génnee rek ngeen xam ne semestre yi laa tooga waa Gambia bu leen ma mere xam ngeen ne man nag waa bitim réew laa faral boobu nag dinaa ko may ñi nga xam ne nag ñoo nekk foofu noonu si diaspora bi di leen jaajëfal bu baax a baax seeni contribution Gambien gis nañ ko bu baax a baax si wàllum politique bi si wàllum yeneen ak yeneen ak yeneen yéen a ngi def ba mu baax dama koy wax kër yu bëree yu fi rafet yéen la yéen ay def ba mu baax te it boolewu leen ko wax yéen a ngi def lu baax a baax lu nice di leen jaajëfal bu baax a baax rek di leen ne Semester Avenue wati la moom laa leen indil seen xarit seen bokk Fatou Samba dama koy wax janax day bari pax mbaa mu baax ko janax de bari pax muus bu mun a wax ngeew fii rek ngeen koo déggee si Gambian Talents promotion dama koy wax bëggun pirate dañuy bëgg a nit koo xam ne nag day create Semester Avenue suñu Semester Avenue la ñun ñoo ko moom bëgg rek dalal ñi nga xam ne nag ñooy suñu ay gan ñi nga xam ne tubaar fakala macha allah lay wax ay jàmbaar leen si biir jàmbaar yi tey nag suma gan seeni gan mooy ki nga xam ne nag ab jàmbaar bu mag a mag la ki nga xam ne nag macha allah lay wax ki nga xam ne damay wax rek yéen bu ko cat duga dara ñorut ko lu dul Gambia suñu réew lépp loo xam ne rek ku defar Gambia la saay bu nekk rek ñu ngi ko say gis mu ngi say yëngu mu nekk koo xam ne ku baax la nekk koo xam ne nag féete na ñu baree bari oncle ñeneen ñi nag mu féete leen ab maam ñeneen ñi nag mu féete leen ab broda ñeneen ñi mu féete leen nag ab nijaay waaye nag day bañ nag ñu wax ne paala waaye man nag dinaa ne paala parce que ku nekk ak ñoom oncle Habib age group kooku mag la paala waaw kan nag tey suma gan mooy young boy bi nga xam ne moom laa toogal definitely mu nekk ku ñàkk ki ñaan nekk koo xam ne nag macha allah lay wax saay bu ñu ko wooyee rek mu ñëw di leen nuyu di leen ne programme bi ku ko dooleel mooy APS International APS Money Transfer Musa Jeng sa xaalis su jeexee nga nama li nga xam ne nag mooy xaalis bul mer bul toog di frustré di call gars yi Amérique yi di leen ne yónnee leen ma xaalis déedéet APS mi ne sa money card bi nga xam ne moom nga amee foofu noonu si bitim réew fii si biir Gambie nga jël sa dalasi am ko te it kenn du la xamal dara xanaa sutura neexul
boobu moom I'm gonna really look into that Fat Samba definitely
jërëjëf bu baax a baax APS amul foofu noonu ak yéen de APS mu ngi am li nga xam ne nag mooy li nga xam ne mooy nduga bi ñu bari dañoo nekk Gambia suma maas yi tappale rek lay def suma maam su ma ne saaku maalo ñaata la ma ne ko fu mu nekk saaku maalo 2000 bugg a jël li nga xam ne nag mooy beneen $1000 bi képp ko dente ko def li nga xam ne nag mooy yeneen ak yeneen APS nag mu ne dama bugg a yëpp mu neex ak yéen bu kenn am benn coono na yëpp nekk si jàmm ak si salaam APS ñoo lay ndugal yóbbu la saaku maalo bidon ngi diwlin liñoŋ pompiteer ganaar ndawal yëpp ñoo la koy jëndal yóbbu la ko sa mbokk bi nga xam ne moo nekk fii biir Gambia su nekkee nag sa cash power mbokk dafa jeex nga bëgg koo dugalal cash power APS mi nag ma dugalal la cash power APS moo la koy defaral APS crédit sax ñu ngi si kawam soo leen bëggee crédit yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a nekk si diaspora bi bëgg a crédit ku seen mbokk yi nga xam ne ñoo nekk Gambia am na suñ maam yi nga xam ne xamun dara si fuun suma maasi maam yi fuun xamun si dara te ñu ngi ko am doom ji su nekkee foofu noonu si diaspora bi na yónnee li nga xam ne rek mooy APS wax ak gaay rek ñoom ñu dugalal la crédit si sa mbokk boobu noonu ba léegi rek ñu dugal si li nga xam ne nag mooy suñu programme yi tey bi di Semester Avenue dama koy wax damay dalal gan yi gan danga koy dalal te man ku mun a dalal gan laa dinaa la jox nga lekka dinaa la jox nga naan dinaa la laajte ay question xanaa xumu leen kon nag mbokk yi nuyuwaat leen si beneen yoon nuyu naa la oncle laay wax na nijaay ndax lan laay wax
Moses okay Musa Jeng baax na waaw Fat Samba thank you very much I'm really impressed li ma nekk Atlanta yi ba pare di déglu sa olof te xam nga man Saalum laa but the more I listen to you sir I get intimidated ma ne waaw kii moom definitely dafa dégg olof bu baax waaye I'm really honored and I'm humble Gambia Talent I've heard of it I know Pa Os a lot we went way back in Atlanta I mean this has reconfirmed to me am na lu ma wan mu ne ñu ne big things happen from small ideas amul dara lu nit munta def if you have the passion and you believe in it and then li ma ñëw fii tey you took me around you showed me what Gambia Talent is all about I am so impressed I was just talking to one of your staff a university student first year mu ngi maa wan ne ma moom she's majoring in journalism and I'm telling her yo you don't even know what you have the very exposure your first year university in journalism and now you have the opportunity to work in a real media house I just want to say to Pa Os you don't even know what you guys are doing you guys are doing a heck of a job you have reconfirmed to me and give me hope the direction of this country it's going to take people like these initiatives that's going to make all the difference in the Gambia I thought ne rek Fatou ma doree foofu I think that is important. Now, you're talking about Semester Avenue. Most of the people in their life don't make a semester. I think there's a reason why. I think semester Chibopam, if you just look at it literally, people, holiday makers, Gambians living in the diaspora, coming here for holidays. But semester has certain connotations. And that is, people that actually come here, whether it's in terms of show off, whether it's in terms of exploiting girls and things like that. So in other words, semester can be good by itself. But level B, su fekkene you da nga nek semester ñew fi set sa mbokk yi and you come here and you make a difference, then that's one semester I want to be part of. But if you want to be a semester bo xamne you just want to come here with one guy I'm a success story and this is what I have done. I don't think that really helps. And I want to kind of go way back a little bit. I'm semester yagana ci aduna ci de. I remember growing with Kawur, man wa Kawur la. And my dad used to have ñi oye surga. They come from outside, dañoo ñëw nawetaan ñu bay work for 5-6 months, ñu jaay seen gerte yi, jënd nice clothes, buy good things and dellu back to their home country. When they go there, I mean, I'm sure they're going to have new clothes. And then, of course, even looking for potential wives. So it really hasn't changed. Immigrants moving to other places and coming on holidays. Léegi am na nag semestre yi ñëw ñoom jabar lañ bëgg xanaa su ñu paree nga wan leen place yi ak ruxa yi ñoo mun a jaar. That kind of a thing. So semester in itself, I don't think is a bad word, but it can also be, it can have some negative connotations, really.
yéen ko dégg dama koy wax rek Semester Avenue bi dafay nekk fii ku dalal gani waaye dinañ si jàngee parce que lu mu wax nii xam naa ne baat boo xam ne la képp koo xam ne mu ngi seetaan dina si gis boppam lool mu nekk loo xam ne lu interesting la duñ fi toog rek di indi suñu ay gan di leen frustrate comme yenn semestre yi da nga gis ku ñëw holiday am stress boo xam ne mu day ni medde nga ñëw nag sa kër ñu jël ko rek pisi pasal ko yaaxal la ko mu métti lool waaye ak Gambian Talents TV dañ leen a indi di waxtaan ak yéen ngeen see jàngee ma see jàngee yéen ñi nga xam ne nag yéen a ñooy seetaan dama koy wax happiness laa wax bëgguma kenn stress no stress bu leen ko nangu ma jàkkaarloo yow Musa Jeng te yaay suma gan di wax kan mooy Musa Jeng.
Waaw Fatou Musa Jeng basically man Kawur laa juddoo and grew up James Senegal, went to Gambia High. Neighborhood was my stomping ground, just like any other Gambian after high school. We had this bug, everybody wants to go outside. So I ended up in the US. Mu nga doon laaj ne kañ nga dem US ma ne ko déet gune gi bul laaj.
Maaro xale la na em si xale ya.
Yeah, went to the US, back in the mid-80s. And back in the 90s, I came back, worked in the Gambia here for 3 years.
Where?
At the Independent Stadium. I was a deputy general manager. Jammeh ñëw jaxase dëkk bi, yàq dëkk bi, ma daw. Nga daw. Like everybody else.
Daf la daaxee yow yaa daw.
Ma daw. ñu ne jàmbaar nag daw dafa jëli doole. I knew it's going to take people from the outside to shake this guy. So we went outside, jëli doole, consolidate, and we came after him.
ñu ne mbooloo mooy doole.
Mbooloo mooy doole. And eventually we were able to send him packing. I lived in Atlanta for years.
Atlanta. Ku fi wax Atlanta rek xam ne ku ko xajaankat la. ñu ne Atlanta waaye moom ne ma Atlanta. Kon nag Uncle Musa Jeng Atlanta la jógee. Slang na ko.
maa ñoom Paos.
Okay.
ñoo fa nekkoon di double dabari, to do things together, bringing the community together. Because like I said, after Jammeh came, clearly, Gambian communities in the US, whether you're talking about Atlanta or you're talking about Washington, D.C., Wisconsin, you name it, Seattle, Washington, where immigrants are bari. So it became necessary for us to come together, consolidate, organize ourselves as an immigrant community. Because comme li ma dee wax rek in Atlanta, we have transformed. Dafa nekkoon, the community was more of a student base. You daan dem school la rek. But in the 90s, it really transformed. It became families, children, suñ xale yi ñi di dem college, ñi di dem high school. So it was important for us to come together. And out of that coming together, an organization called Ajera was formed. So that is where I really get what I would call my community activism. And that is making a difference within the community. My ñoom Paos and quite a few of the guys out there, we were able to, you did mention ñoom Habib, ñoom Salum, ñooy woon the pioneers that put the entities together. I hate naming names, quite a few of the guys were out there. But we were able to build what I would call the leading organization called Ajera in the diaspora. And I'm talking about, even in Europe, I'm sure some of the people, Masipa Sambagi. NCP la. I don't know what you have, some UDP la.
Yes.
But Ajera has a big name. We make big differences within the Metro Atlanta itself, and also even here in the Gambia. So that is one thing that I would like to associate myself with. We've done big things. As far as community activism is concerned. We've also, in the area of politics, and I was involved also with organizations that worked on getting rid of Yaya Jammeh, which I'm also very, very, very proud of. That working with colleagues within the diaspora, we were able to bring an end to tyranny and hopefully bring change in this country.
Mashallah, moo taxit change am na gis neen ko change am na comme ni nga ko gars di ko dee waxee rek mu slow mbete it mu gaaw mbete it sax am na nu mu laa naxaree ne change bi nga bëgg a nekkut li nga gis waaye at least gis neen a difference at least move neen from one step to another kon nag ñii ñooy jàmbaar yi ñii ñoo nekk jàmbaar yi nga xam ne ñoom mashallah lay wax dañuy toog fële ne de nekk si seen téléphone di coordinate dugal lu baree bari si Gambia Musa kañ nga gëj Gambia.
Actually, just after when we sent Jammeh parking, last independence in 2000 and when was it again? 16. I did come back, after several years. So it was definitely refreshing. So new and independent, I was here for a couple of weeks, and it was really nice.
All right. So, depuis bi nga fi gëjee, it's like 2 years now.
About 2 years, wow.
Yes. So how is it like? Noo ko gisee because before ñu ngi doon wax ne Jammeh na dem léegi ñu ngi am another one that is President Adama Barrow, the new president. Di la laajte rek naka nga gisee difference bi comme like changes na gis nga any changes 2 years ago ak léegi.
Well, I'm going to change itself. Definitely, any honest person ku ñëw ci dëkk bi the very fact that I can sit here with you and talk about freely without any kind of intimidation, that is the change that we fought for. But I will be lying, we have a tremendous amount of disappointment as far as the change being begun pour mu am. Because if you heard that for 20 years, and you expected certain things mu xew, so xewut, you get a little bit disappointed. So man dama wax ne yaakaar tasna in the sense ne the trajectory be the way things are going. I mean, mandina wax ne yaakaar tasna. Now, obviously, there is hope. I mean, because only change. I mean, let's say, mandima watch airport be then coming to the. I mean, I don't think I've seen any fundamental changes of any sort. What do you mean? It's just the same old thing. I mean, Gambia, I understand, is a developing country. There is chaos. The traffic is crazy. There is no organization. I get that. Yes, you're going to see nice buildings because people like you, me, but at the end of the day, there is still chaos and infrastructure. I mean, traffic be. But again, I mean, there is hope. I'm not change, but we need to continue the fight. It will be a huge mistake soon by soon law for okay, Jammeh is gone. Because the change was never about the removal of Jammeh. That was not really the fight. The fight was the removal of a system, an endemic system between for the past 50 years since independence. It hasn't changed. The little person, they still have the same challenges. And that was what we were fighting for. But what we have witnessed, I don't think that we still have the right government that can bring about fundamental, what I would call transformational change. And we are going to continue to fight to make sure that you know muna. But again, I mean, we're going to give credit where credit is due. Like I said, democracy, there is a democratic space. I mean, I'm hopeful for entities like the Gambia Talent. I'm hopeful for Fati Network. I'm hopeful for individual young people. Man ko don wax sax bi ñoo waxtaan ci gannaaw ma ne ko yéen di opportunity bi ngeen am sax ñun amuñ ko woon. I mean the exposure, going to university, talking to a young girl, she has passion. I mean that gives me hope. Because again, you don't build a country out of anything except your own resource, the people themselves. So man lolu moy, but in terms of since ma fi na government bi ni biñ génnee Jammeh, have they really done anything? The Mamuna wax rek moy ne yaakaar definitely tas na, and I hope ne they can hunker down and bring about the very change li nga xam ne moom la nit ñi doon fight for. Because man, like I said, man waa Kawur laa jógee. I mean doomi baa doolo Gambia ñi fi ëpp yëpp 99.5% yëpp doomi baa doolo lañ dañu waxante dëgg. Just démb rek laa jógee Kawur. Nothing has changed. Kawur in the 70s sax moo gën a develop than Kawur bi ma gis léegi. Again, I wasn't expecting overnight this government will be able to change Kawur or any of these places. No. While lima moine, nach direction binyo dem, is that the direction that the country needs? The memorandum of understanding being signed on, you sign that MOU, nga ne nii la ñoo defee. and they are beginning to walk away from that. Is that what this fight was all about?
laajte naa leen ko moom moo ko wax mi ne ndax is this the country that we all want noonu la ko ansee kon yéen tamit ni laajte naa leen ko bu boobaa rek Musa bi nga ñëwee xam naa ne jëngeen nga ñan ñooy sa kal
Jaañi ak Faal yi.
waaw Jaañee ni ak Faal xam naa ñu ngi laa seetaan ñoom anti yaa xoreja Jaañ yaa xoreja Faal so la seetaan rek simi leen ko caarit boo ñëwee lan nga gënoon a nama si lekka yi
waaw xam nga nag lan moo fani am nga diaspora bi dafa change de ñun dañuy maafe dañuy suppa dañuy dox ci yu dem bu yu am doole so bu leen foog ne ñun su ñëwee fii rek yooyu lañ fee lii de
waaye dégg naa fresh food bi ak yooyu yéen a ngi naa tàngalal
waaw loolu tamit amul definitely fii moom definitely
sañ
vegetables affaire yi kañ moom
sañ dañoo tooga léegi nii yekk ko jox la
dem si marché bi fresh ñëw togga ko and di nga gis ne day is a difference ñu ne dañoo génnee ci fridge bi mu ngi freeze nga thaw ko out and then you know there's a difference definitely
waaye kon madame a ngee try parce que yow madame da lay tooga
Gambia is nice moom li boy si dee waa Gambia nice na de you guys gonna come check it out.
All right kon yow ak kan yéen a ñëwandoor holiday yow ak sa family sa jabar sa doom yi oo wat
man maa ñëwagum you know suma agum man rek maa ñëwagum xam nga léegi rek soo nekkee famille bi ñëpp du ñoo mën a def bëri jóg you know so sometimes I mean kenn dafa am pour dem and gën a kenn stay with the young people and stuff like that waaye suma in-laws yaa ngi ñëw and you know I'm gonna be here till after New Year's.
Alright ma dóor la daala tuuti anti baalal ma dégg nga anga paayi rek ma tooñ paa bi mbaa loolu óor na anti bàyyi la yow kenn nga ñëw
no óor na nag óor na
foo ko teg
no óor na di
foo ko teg anti yow maa la fi nekkal parce que gis naa ne suma oncle yaa ngi ko toppatoo bu baax a baax wax na ko léegi rek di wax ne danga koy tooga yu neex di la jaajëfal bu baax a baax nu mu tudda ñu nuyu ko
Umi Fane
anti Umi Fane sukkanaa nuyu naa la comme ni ñuy nuyoo góor waaw ba léegi rek ñu ñëw si li nga xam ne nag mooy Ajera nga nekkoon seen second président biir Ajera nga liggéey bu nice lot of people ñu recognize sa liggéey foofu noonu ñu bëgg rek nga wax ñu tuuti about Ajera because there are a lot of young people ñu xamul tëj na or even am na ñoo xam ne xam neen waaye am na ñoo xam ne right now ñu ngi Gambia tukki woon koo xam lan moo nekk Ajera suñu waxee Ajera because you guys are doing a lot of good work when it comes to Gambia so I want to know lan mooy Ajera and when was it formed?
Oh, that's a powerful one. Ajera acronym stands for Atlanta Gambia Emergency Relief Association. I'm going to mos naa ci tuuti. Well, there's a reason why it's the leading organization in the diaspora. So déggee July 4th, Ajera tax ñuy wax. I mean, Gambians all over the world will head on to Atlanta, what I would call the pilgrimage. But parallel nag 2019, July 4th, invite the Gambia talent, live and direct in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be nothing that you will ever... Ajera ñooy organize loolu jàng. Yes. And we've been doing that for the past... Ajera was formed in 2000. Li xewoon mooy there was a... dañ jàppoon Gambian su bari at the airport pour deport leen. Like I said, Gambian immigrant community bi dafa change. There were a lot of people and a lot of challenges. And we thought it would be better ñun suñu organiser. Then ci la comme li nga wax rek doole amina mbooloo mooy doole. So Ajera was formed to help those people make sure ne duñ leen deport, utal leen lawyer, and then operate within the system. Noonu la Ajera doole as an emergency. The focus was basically emergency. Su nit dee, Ajera will go to work. We will take care of the logistics, the finances, suturaal ko. Again, ñun loolu lañ xam fii nii. Sa mbokk su ko dara jotee, danga ko suturaal, make sure ne we either send the body or ñu suu ko foofu. I mean, that's the emergency aspect of Ajera. So need running into some medical, what we would call like some heart issues, then Ajera will intervene, then you dimbalila. That's the emergency aspect. If you come to education, we also realize that you need young people, you get them high school. You know how America is, it's a melting pot. Xale yi mun nañoo judo foofu, go in a totally different direction. Ajera focus on investing in education. Basically letting our suñ doom yi xam ne education is valuable. Nga li ma mean? And Ajera does that a lot. And then they general book bags every year. We organize graduations. We let them know that education is really important. That's another aspect that Ajera works on a lot. The social aspect, July 4th. We celebrate July 4th. We do the independence celebration. I mean, we bring artists, I mean, from Senegal and from the Gambia. And Ajera does that a lot. There are young artists here. Ajera will create a platform for them every July 4th. That's what we do. We do Singate. We did Pa Omar Jag. We did Abu Anfafa. We did Nancy Nans. We did... Bai Babu was there. We did, I mean, so basically, now, again, there are always financial constraints. You know, I mean, most of these artists are not well known. Sometimes we run into problems of getting a visa. But Ajera's focus has always been, we want to bring Gambian talent, give them the platform, and give them the exposure that they need. Another thing that Ajera gets involved in, basically reaching back home here in the Gambia. Now, if you remember Timey Ibolabi, Ajera sent resources. We came together with the Gambian Christian organization, hunker down, help, and send resources back home.
You were taking me to my next question, that is some of the achievements seeing and make during your time.
Absolutely. Now, again, when I was in Nigeria as chairperson for 6 years. Yeah, I was there for 6 years. Again, this was a very critical time, and we had a lot of young people. I was successful because of people that were around me. We had a very good executive, people that are very passionate as I was. Success doesn't happen because of an individual. It's meaningless. Man, individually, there was absolutely nothing that I could do. But I had with me a team. They were equally committed. I mean, my deputy at that time, my first year, my one Kini, Dinamare. Exactly. I'm not going to go there. But again, the executive, they're the ones that made the difference. And we transformed Ajera overnight. It became one of the most well-known organizations. And it was a heck of an accomplishment for the Atlanta community and each and every one of us. And just recently, another thing that Ajera has done, you just elect a new executive. I can assure you, 80% of the executive are women.
Dinañ ñëw si loolu dinañ ñëw si loolu
Badou man maa ngi
waaw waaye ba léegi rek comme ni ma koy wax rek man ku ma toogal dafa dégg daaj xam nga li neex sooy interview nit mu dégg daaj dafay neex loo waxtaan bu boobaa rek mu indi ma si leneen li nga xam ne nag moo nekk challenges yi ngeen am Ajera as a committee.
Like, you know, I mean, like any other organization, especially when it comes to voluntary organizations in the diaspora. We have full-time jobs. You have a family. And America is tough. You know, sa small friend bisa America so nakalamel fufure nehna de. I mean there's always an expectation that yangi fufu dollar yangi bari. But do they no? I mean, obviously you have an 8-hour job and I'm going to America ni momel. So go buga def lulu and at the same time volunteer in an organization. Sometimes it can be tough. The other challenge more raising the money, because you cannot make a difference unless and until you have the resources. So basically we rely on people contributing their monthly contribution. You know, they focus on their families and also in the units and Gaifini. So organizations maybe they are not crazy about that. So again, raising money is always a challenge. Fundamentally, I mean, taking care of everybody's problem. It's it's difficult. Problem Ajera. Sometimes they no. I mean, as the community obviously grow, tamit ningente ide ame non la day ide ame. So day teglante tamit would not create a little bit of a problem, because we want to make sure that we take care of sutural ko xamne dena fofu intervene, we take care of the person and give the kind of the assistance. And then sometimes, you know, for all practical purposes, it can be a challenge. You know, why alhamdulillah, I mean, we're still moving on. Ajera is still Pasamba. You know and I know we are the leading organization, bro. And you know that. moom mu ngi GAH.
yes jéena kooku suñu oncle yi boppa la coach Pa Samba Jaw di ko nuyu bu baax a baax moom it daloon na fii si kër bi ñu interview woon ko si li nga xam ne mooy Semester Avenue ñu waxtaan ak moom comme ni ñuy waxtaanee suñu beneen oncle kooku di Musa Jeng bu boobaa rek mu indi ma si leena li nga xam ne nit yaa ko wax du man maa ko wax balaa nga maa ñëw attaque gars yi ñu ne da nga join Ajera ku bildoon sa boppa in a sense ne den xam gars yi den feel ne yow da nga xamoon ne da nga am a political agenda ku nekk a politician so te recently yaa ngi wax ne yow da nga bëgg a sis sa own li nga xam ne mooy political party na loolu am na waxal ak gars yi look at the camera and tell them
no loolu du mun a am soo seetee fii Ajera dooree actually Ajera si boppam was accidental. We had an organization called United Gambian Organization of Atlanta. And there was another organization called Gambian Reunion. So we had a bitter fight. I'm trying to control the community. We were young, going to school, fighting to take over the community.
So now, accept me, now you're old. We were young.
So out of that fight, we were able to come together. And like I said, out of necessity, Ajera was formed. I mean, it has nothing to do with, I have always been very political. And Duman Kenare, quite a few people within Atlanta, also they're very political. But I mean, I didn't really need Ajera as a platform to pursue any kind of political interest.
What No,
you don't really need, because an association like that, you guys don't think alike politically. But we have something in common, and that is the community of Ajera. They don't care for politics. So there was no way I could exploit that platform to pursue a political agenda. No, not really. It just coincides. I'm so a community activist, whether you like it or not, you just, when the community work comes up, you put in your time and energy, and the political aspect as well. Again, but I can assure you ne bobu mom du lolu sax.
Du lolu. No. Légui lan mo la bëgg dugal ci politique bi ba nga ñëw samp li nga xamne moy sa ndenda.
No, man samp ko man ndenda.
Waaw, way ñu ne da nga bëgg samp ndenda.
Let me clarify, because we were on Fatu Network and people were misunderstanding what I said. Li xew moy manalen for 20 years we came together ñu form ben organisation bu ñu oyé Save the Gambia Democracy Project. That entity, we came together, diaspora, diaspora, unless and until you know together, if we come together there and you convince Patisine fee, you know together, that's the only way Jammeh can be removed. So back in 2003, you invited in Atlanta, Georgia, what we call the Meet the Diaspora Summit. Understand? You nekachi out of that effort, chila dur lunyo oye nad, fala dore. Because for the first time, politicians, muy Alhaji Ousainou Dabo, Omar Amadou Diallo, Ahmad Ba, Halifa Sallah, for the first time, they came under one roof talking about how they can come together. Because back in 2001, they were not able to do it. They just had a partial coalition. But for the first time, an initiative was launched from the diaspora for them to come together. And then, with the assurance that we will raise the necessary funds to do it. Out of NAD in 2006, they had a leadership problem among themselves. We were heavily disappointed because we invested emotion, time, and energy to the effort. At the last minute, after we break away. And they ended up losing. The same thing in 2011, new launch code. The reason why I'm telling you this, the reason why I think an agreement that was put in place, that is the agreement that they have betrayed the spirit of that agreement. Understand? Now, ñun lu ñoo wax mooy ne mënatuñoo toog foofu di yaakaar di help people to come together and build this country boo xam ne ñun ñëpp ñoo ko moom ñoom at the last minute ñoom ñu pursue their own agenda at the expense of the people. Comme maa ngi la wax man maa ngi jógee Kawur. I see how Kawur is. It hasn't changed. Now ñun dañoo war a toog foofu rek di yaakaar ñii nii to help them to bring about the change, or do we come and also get our hands dirty and do the heavy lifting to bring about change, because we know that there is a hopeful youth, like I said, Gambia talent, girls like this, my mind over there, yourself. So there is a hopeful country that is ready But do you believe these politicians of yesteryear, they can bring about that transformational change? I don't believe that. So either you talk, yaakaaree ko ci ñoom, or ñun ñu ñëw get our hands dirty. Not me personally. That politics of one person sampandenda, lolu munta defa réew. You have to organize, form a movement. Ngeen jàppat ci loxo ñoo xam ne ñoom xam nañ naka la nimse wuñ.
nen tas yax bi ñu séddaale ko man ak yow gars yi bu leen seetaan lii man ak moom rek la. kan ak kan moo nekk say biir.
Ba xam nga when you get into names, you get into trouble because it got me a little bit of a trouble in another interview. But lima mooy ne ñun ñi nga xam ne ñun ñoo ñëwoon together form Save the Gambia Democracy Project te ñun ñoo initiate on an effort that I would not shy away to say directly ne what we have in 2016, the removal of Jammeh Faladore, ñi nga xam ne ñoo togga bi, they know themselves. Ñi togga bi, because I know those people, I trust them, I know it's not about self, I know it's not about building seen boppa, nimse wuñ. Xam nga fii politiciens yi ñi ci ëpp yëpp dañ nimse. They want a big house, they want to drive in a moto bu rëy, fii la xari jaar. That's not going to build this country. It's going to take a totally different mindset. Moo tax I kept saying it will be a transformational change, a new generation of new faces, fresh faces. I mean, that's what it's going to take. Some of them, they're here on the ground. Some of them, they're in the diaspora. We are going to come together to save this country. This country needs to be safe. It's a country of 2 million, Fat Samba. 2 million people. Gambia, yep, Greater Banjul area, Bila. There is chaos, girl. There is chaos. And it can be solved. Why not? Do I believe ni affaire deme ni? Do I really believe they're going to change it? I don't think so.
moo ko wax du man maa ko wax mi ne fogut ne dëkk bi dina am any changes nu mu gisee things di demee kon nag ñëw na si dëkk bi gis na moo taxit mu wax kon nag man bàyyi ma rek noppi bu boobaa rek Musa ma bëgg a xam rek sa diggante Banka Mane gis nañ ne mooy woon sa secretary general nga nekk koo xam ne ku close la soo gisee sa Facebook bi dañ dee bàyyi xel xam nga ñun rek ñi nga xam ne ñoo nekk si media dañuy bàyyi xel ñu gis ne yéen a ngi amee very good relationship yéen na yàlla xeeb doole ñu gisoon ne mu ngi involve si li nga xam ne mooy December coup bi yow ak moom ni ngeen close yow amuloo woon anything to do with that coup.
Banka was part of Save the Gambia as well, but just like any other organization, people are going to look at different tactics to exploit. Comme ni ma ko waxee rek, after we relied on these people in 2006, politicians ifini, and then they basically walk away from that. Jammeh could have been getting rid of, going all the way back in 2006. So if they want to get a hunker down, select one person who run after Jammeh. That could have been taken care of, but that didn't happen. So in the process, some of us kind of lost hope. Now, you know what? I don't think it's going to take elections to remove Jammeh. I think it's going to take a lot more than that. And Banka is a very passionate person. He believed that Gambia has to change and that we have to explore all other options on the table. Now, whether I agree to that or not, just like any other friendship or any other person that you work with, in a way, I was also kind of convinced that it's going to take a lot more than just, the same old to remove Jammeh. So Banka believes that this thing needs to be tried, and he was able to work with other people. But emotionally, I supported it. I was not directly involved, but I seriously supported that. Maybe that's what it's going to take. You know, these things, the way they happen. I could say, again, any kind of a relationship, like people are going to make different choices. You know, and in this case, Banka did. But that tells you what Gambia means for somebody like Banka Mane. He put everything on the line. He paid the ultimate price. He went to prison. And Banka, we went way back, the journey, the agenda that you talked about. Banka contributed immensely in that organization. He's a community activist. He believes in the things that I believed in. He believes that Gambia needs to change. And he also believed the present status quo cannot change it. xam nga Pa Samba the same thing.
dinañ ñëw si moom
waaw
ma ne ko dinañ ñëw si moom loolu am na solo bu baax a baax bu boobaa rek mu indi ma si li nga xam ne nag mooy Gambia Democratic Fund ma bëgg a xam rek kañ la exist ak what can you tell us about it.
Oh, GDF. GDF, what happened was through this whole trauma, obviously there were some people believing it. You know what? All we need to do is like, let's just create something and raise the money. If we don't raise the funds, even if these people were out to come together, it's not going to work. So the idea was brewed by Nyom Alaji Sow, and like I said, I hate to name names. Nyom Mamadou Kurbali, Tukulor Si, Omar An, Lamin Tunkara. People came together, Nyom formed this entity and said, you know what, let's channel funds to GDF. That's how it all started. So at the local level, let's say man in Atlanta, and then Manyom Lamin Jata, and there are people from other areas like Raleigh, North Carolina. You don't even know where Gambian activists were. Nyom Pasama in the DC area. Ñun community be talking to different people, putting out videotapes, so we helped raise the money. So GDF, that is why it is so sad when I hear the current president Barrow minimize and trivialize the impact of the diaspora. Because like I said in another show, Mange Fatale could be guy whether them paid deposit be for the convention that happened at the Kairaba. I was from work, the phone rang, Vice President will make it very clear to us, the former Vice President, Madam Tambajang, that they need the money to pay the deposit. This was when Ken Gomutone Jame can be removed. And that is why we get so emotionally frustrated. I was in a three-way call with Pa Samba and Tukulur C to convince Fatu Kamara to come on a Friday so that we can try to raise the money. That was under GDF. Fatu Kamara came within 2 hours, we raised about $8,000 to $10,000. Gambians started believing. I mean, bring everybody together is difficult. And these are not people, these are just like you and me, ordinary Gambians, living in different places in the US, in Europe, calling in, committing, pledging their money to an effort. We send them the money. GDF was sending money to the coalition like nobody's business. Really, because people committed and wanted change to happen. That is why we get frustrated when, Barrow and this current government, when they betrayed the spirit of that memorandum of understanding that was signed at the Kairaba. That frustrated the heck out of us, because that's not what we expected.
So loolu sax question bu ma la waroon a laajte la Monica Barrow claim na ne ñoom moom moo def loolu noonu ma bëggoon a xam rek, do you engage him?
Do I do what now?
Ndax engage ngeen Barrow si waxam boobu noonu, respond ngeen to what he said?
Well, just on social media. Waaye xam nga lan moo sad, sometimes when you respond, xam nga social media tamit, xam nga ñun diaspora bi tamit, we have a perception problem. Nit ñi dañ dee jël social media o ñu nekk ci diaspora bi yëpp as if ñun we are a monolithic group. Ñun ñëpp we think alike. There are people that don't really, no individual speaks for the diaspora. Ñun we are as diverse as Gambia. Nit ñi dañoo wax lu leen neex, they go on social media bind lu leen neex, kenn mënu leen a wax lu ñoo def ak luñ du def. So ñun, we don't own people. Understand li ma mean? When Barrow make claims like that, Barrow used to say, hey, WhatsApp, Gambians in the diaspora, they did a lot, you help, bring about the change. But that was lip service. This was before. The Barrow that we see now, he has consolidated. He has become a little bit more ambitious.
But must plus.
But loolu nag lañ amal problem with. Yow mos nga place waaye seetal fan lañ jógee da nga toog ak ay sa nawle. Understand nga li ma mean? Moom understand the difficulty of bringing parties together. There was always mistrust, all wante wuñ. Waaye gannaaw ñoom ñëw nañ bañ am an understanding. Waaye wax dëgg yàlla, he should follow the letter of that agreement. But by not doing that, you have betrayed your colleagues, and you have betrayed a country, and you have betrayed the diaspora. And we really believe that he has betrayed the spirit of what this change was all about. Understand what I mean? Yo, I don't know whether you voted or not. You did not walk into that polling booth voting for Barrow. Nobody knew who Barrow was. Nobody, Gambians in the diaspora, did not send their money because they wanted Barrow to be elected. Because nobody knew who Barrow was. When I was in the struggle for 20 years. Understand what I mean? That Barrow supposedly was in England at some time during the struggle. Now, most of the people that were vocal within the UDP, and Barrow was not one of them. Understand what I mean? People went to their grave, paid the ultimate price to bring about this change. Nyom solo sendeng. Understand? I mean, single nyasi. These are UDP people. Now, how on earth can you make an agreement knowing the difficulty of coming together? And now you're not even thinking about 3 years, 5 years. The agreement was 3 years, period. If you want to go 5 years, mandated by the Constitution, sit with your colleagues and say, hey, guy, ñinde luñ soron diko togga fogu mané mun na jël 3 years. Why don't ñu bayyi ma jéxal term bi so that ñu mëna def ñu mëna def? I don't think that anybody will question that. Dañu wone ko nañ def non. Understand li ma mean? Because the agreement also did say that.
So ndax ñi nga xamné ñu la nekkaloon ci di same coalition bi mu dax ñeena yi ku melni OJ Diallo ku melni ki nga xamné moy ñom ñu bari dal dax may fati ak ñooñu foog nga ne lolu was right.
Xam nga I just don't want to come and say whether it's right or wrong.
But what do you think?
It's the way the process was done. Because according to the MOU, and I could be wrong about that, according to the MOU, even so anybody, it's something, it has to be done through consultation with ñi nga xamne ya sign on affaire be ñom. Because do wax ne mom, yes, mom, he's the leading, mom moy the candidate, moy the president. He has constitutional the right to get rid of anybody. But he has to do it through consultation with the coalition leaders and saying, look, ñu ne li lañ agree won, my Ahmed Fati, the way he's going is not in line with the agreement. It's not in line with what we want to do. So because of that, man, I'm recommending this person to be removed. Same thing with Madam Tambajang. To remove Madam Tambajang as former vice president, I don't think he has gone through a process. The same thing with Omar Amadou Jallow. And look, I think it was politically motivated. The things that Omar Amadou Jallow was saying, he didn't like that. His surrogates did not like that. Omar Amadou Jallow was putting emphasis in, look, li lañ agree on Monday after 3 years bi damay bay. So they didn't like what he was saying. And they got rid of him. Understand what I mean? So if you OJ waxu don dara like the other people were doing, the other ministers, I can assure you that duñ ko don dara. I am 100% sure of that. So the thing was politically motivated. And now, like you said, the guy has gotten ambitious. Like Gambia, sycophancy. Nakala ko olof yi waxate
Nama place.
Dede du nama place sax ñi lay soraaw nii.
ñoo lay jox mbaga ne la demal.
waaw ñi lay support ñi nga xam ne seen interest lañ la ñoo sa dar yi pas samba dina ma lii nag dina ma ñaawal. You know, ñooy nekk di la wax ne la fi mu nekk kay yaa amee lenge yi yow yaa moom yëpp. You know, and now the guy has gotten ambitious. Now he's not even talking about the end of the 5 term. He's talking about a 2nd term.
Mashallah.
But where does that leave the country? Man voted lumako, you voted loco. Nobody voted for this guy. We voted for a system change. Now he's thinking more nak big yep.
jeex na kon nag ñu ñëw si beneen bi nga xam ne nag askan baa ko wax du man maa ko wax ñu ne GDF maanaam yéen xaalis bi ngeen dentoon kenn xamut fan ngeen ko def maanaam ngeen ko pot saate.
Comme li ma wax.
Look at the camera and talk to them.
Comme man li ma wax. Man, I was part of GDF helping them raise the funds. While man, I am 100% sure because the people that were managing finances from that end, ñooñu leen ñoroon rek mooy give these people the resources to get rid of Jammeh. And I can assure you, I can put my life on the line. Not a dime would have been squandered by these people. Now, when the money came from the diaspora to these people, nasanga li ma mean, ñi nga xam ne ñoom ñoo nekk fi, ñoom ñoo ko doon manage. Now, that's another thing. I mean, understand now, maa ngi doon seetaan vice président bi. And she was basically talking about mom tamit her challenges and frustration for the accountability aspect. Ki nga xamne ñom ñi nga xamne ñom ñoo amé won that aspect of it, meaning the finances. I mean, the auditing of the records that hasn't been done. But in terms of GDF, they're send part of it. I don't think there is any controversy per se. Nobody will question those people. I mean, Gambians in the diaspora, we were really committed to raise the money and send it here. And I don't see no way in hell those guys will take money from single mothers coming from all over the place. We don't really need that. I mean, the diaspora in Fatsamba, I can tell you one thing. It's an important resource for the future of this country, and the majority of them, they have good intentions as far as Gambia is concerned. Because ñun xam nañ naka la xam nañ ñuñ dëkkee nga soo demee ba nga gis loolu ngaa bugga fa nga jógee mu mel noonu xam nga soo demee ba nga gis nga xam ne man su ma demee Kawur sax I'm standing there saying wow li nekk fele laa bugg a gis foofu xam nga so why involved in something just to build up on myself man again nga nekk ci kër yaa ngi dawal what else do you need girl what else saxla yaa ngi dem school nit dafa am I mean it amazes me but I think GDF ku leen waxut thank you especially from this government. Like I said, definitely, I think the government has really, and again, one misconception, Moine, Gambians in the diaspora get frustrated because of John Ligi. That is the biggest lie. People were not doing this because they want a job. Time in your fat jame, what will a job get a job? All you needed to do, whether it's Pasamba Jau or Bankamani or any of these guys, support a job and watch him on Luba. Minister. You know why? Because you know why? That's how it was being done. We have the capacity, we have the wherewithal and the competence. All you have to do was support Jame. The next day you will get a nice, big, fat job. Now, of course, you may end up in mile 2 eventually. but you would get it. So the point I'm trying to make, Moine, Gambians in the diaspora, it's never about finding a job. Most of these people, they have corporate jobs in the US. They're comfortable, families are there, everything is there. Why would they want to do things just to get a job? We are only disappointed because of you betray. You betray the spirit of the agreement and where we wanted to go as a country so that you cannot take loans in the billions at their expense. Then you turn around, hire a jet from Banjul International to New York in their name. They live in abject poverty and you want to justify that? That's why now you know why we are disappointed. Seriously. Look at the budget recently.
Right.
Billions of dollars was sent to the National Assembly as supplementary budget.
New York.
New York. And you know what I'm going to supplementary budget. Are you kidding me? That's why we got rid of this guy. So that we will do things differently. Janga is going to take a total overhaul of this country if we want to develop the Gambia. And nobody is going to do that for us but ourselves. Lolu moy dega.
Loolu mooy dégg moom moo ko wax mi ne kenn dañu ko defal ñun ñoo ko war a defal suñu bopp mu ngi fi rek nag di ma wax jànxa bu du jee man it ma wax ko pa man kii bi ma tajal de dama ko dut nangu no stress ma laajte la ñaata yees nga am. How old are you? Tell me, coach bul xool bul déglu. Tell us.
No, I don't want to get
No, just tell us. Wax ñu xam. Parce que fu mu nekk nii ñun ñu ngi gis ñuy dugal 58.
Yep.
All right. So you're 58.
Straight and direct.
Yes.
Yep.
So gis nga 58 dañuy déggoon Gambia L ak Gambia Post.
Yes.
What is that? Wax ñu ko parce que xale yi xamoon what is Gambia L.
Gambia L, again, this was a platform, Gambia Post and Gambia L. Because both tamit, we needed a platform that we can be talking, They attacked Jammeh. There was no Facebook then. So it was a listserv where people would write argument. Xam nga Gambians rek indi that, just like they're doing right now using social media. Boobu time boobu Gambia el la woon. Da nga bindal lenti papers, kii ñëw report, we attack the government. You know, it's nothing but a platform more than anything else. Just like what we have now on Facebook. More Daniel Gambia L. You know, it still exists. It really does.
Boobu mooy seen jamono.
Boobu mooy seen jamono.
So bés ni ki tey génne naa la Facebook. dellu laa si Gambia el paye mairie yéen Gambia el ak Gambia Post laa la yóbbu waaw loolu am na solo dama koy wax rek Semester Avenue dañuy kaf reetaan ak ñi nga xam ne ñooy suñu semester dama koy wax rek dara warut a ñaaw dañuy rafetal te ñun Gambian Talents TV dama koy wax duñu pirate kenn ñun suñu bosi bopp la ñuy génnee te man dama koy wax du may jël pirate dama koy wax janax day bari pax muus day mën a wax neew tey nag sama gan seeni gan mooy ki nga xam ne nag mooy Musa Jeng nekk ab ndaanaan bu mag a mag nekk koo xam ne mu ngi yëngu lu bari si politique bi waaye tamit community work bi demut ba ko moom Gambia ko ñor tey dama koy wax rek bëgg Gambia def Gambia fi nga xam ne nag mooy fii loolu ñëpp war nañ koy def soo ko defee rek doo fàtte dimba kon kuy fàtte dimba baaxoo xoolaat leen bu baax ñu xam ne Gambia suñu Gambia la ma bëgg a xam rek sa diggante coach Pa Samba Jaw coach Pa Samba Jaw da ngeen xamante woon si fi nga xam ne Facebook a leen boole ndax America leen boole ndax da ngeen xamante way back in Gambia.
non America lañ moo ñu boole li xew mooy comme li ma la rek bi ñëw time Gambia El Gambia Post people are writing different writings so ngay door di identify with certain people ne yéen a bokk ay jubluwaay I mean and Pa Samba was also one of them moom ma dee wax ne man paa laa moom ma gën a nekk paa
maa de moom it paa la de
can you believe it ne every morning when I'm driving to work, suma commute is about an hour 30 minutes every morning. I'm always on a three-way call with Banka and Pa Samba. Understand? We don't agree. Pa Samba is a radical. He's a Doi supporter. His ideas are stale. And his ideas are utopian. He gets all bent out of shape. But one thing though that he has that most Gambians don't have, the guy has commitment. He has passion. The guy, what you see is what you get. And I'm telling you, Fat Samba is going to take those kind of people to change this country. You dara drive len. Utunchi get comfortable. Utunchi ne dañu ñew ut alel. Fat Samba fu xaliss bokasa du ko buga laal. What do you mean? That's the kind of person. And he's real. He calls it as it is. All of my you know, I mean, if there is one person that has contributed immensely to this change, it's Pa Samba. He is committed. He's a real person. You know, he's really somebody. And I don't even know why I'm saying this. He's really somebody. Man makomak, candidly, he's right about that. Why in his thinking. So we came together because we have a lot of things in common. And whether it's community activism, mom nekkoon na also chairperson at suñu sister organization bi nekk Washington called GAA. They do the same kind of work bi ñu def in Ajera. Moom na lim xam yëpp ci ñun la ko sàcce. He would agree to that. Daf dee copy. But he's equally committed to community work, helping people, community activism. He's equally committed to politics. He's equally committed to bring about this transformational change needs to be done. He's an avid sports. If he sports, then
no.
Munchi Vinsami, soccer. You know, they want to play. He's sad. To play, you know, but he's a real person and he's a good person. And I can trust my life with people like Pa Samba, people like Banka. I know who these people are. You know, I mean, and that's just what it is.
sooy wax si ki nga xam ne nag mooy suñu beneen oncle bi di coach Pa Samba Diaw dañ ñëw wax akasa parce que moom Moussa Afia Ngom rek lay bëggee Moussa Afia Ngom lay bëggee xam naa loolu kon nag wax naa ko akasa ñu ne wax si mbaaxi jàmbur yaaxut si sa mbaax dara noonu la sa morom suy def lu baax danga koy wax lii la ñuy wax rek borom xol bu set rek mun di yenn yàlla yàggal seeni ànda together bu boobaa rek ma ñëw si beneen bi nga xam ne Moussa ñu bari xamoon nañ la si promoter ngay promote musique ñu ñëw toog nag déggala si politique bi te yow léegi alaaji nga maa bàyyi nga politique bi parce que dem nga maaka wax ma na bàyyi nga wàllum promote.
Let me say this man musuma nekk a promoter.
gars yi de loolu leen wax.
no I'm coming.
ñëwal
I was the chairperson. maa ngi dikk. I was the chairperson of Ajera. xam nga wax laa na wan naa la just man during my term we really wanted to fluff out Ajera, get involved in a lot of things. Emergency was one of them. Education was another thing. There was also the social aspect, meaning bringing in Gambian talent to Atlanta for the July 4th. Understand what I mean? Not a music promoter, but that means then you're dealing with musicians, different talents. We also do bring Senegalese musicians to Atlanta. Again, I told you, raising funds for the organization was difficult. So unless until you get involved in that, so as a promoter, music, no, not necessarily. The business aspect of it. In the lane, give them the exposure, raise funds for the organization.
Waaw waay ba léegi rek comme ni ma ko waxee promoter nekk na si anam yu ne. xam nga fu mu nekk nag dem nga maaka. ndax musicien bi Ajera tey si noonu wax ne dañoo indi Baye Babou yow di nga éega si biir.
Oh yeah, bi ca biir.
mbaa doo.
dinañ mos nag. léegi ma jëngatu. xam nga this Alaaji misconception. I'm gonna do away with it. Alaaji is nothing more than we do some 5 daily prayers. All way call. And I think when they give you this classification, more than you then, hey, you had a big if you go it shouldn't be like that. The best thing that I ever did more than that, he was so nice. I mean, it's a good thing, and I think everybody who can afford it, they should really look into it. The spirituality is good, but it also gives you exposure. Life is all about the journey in different facets. I'm going to make a whole. That makes you a better person. But I mean, I get involved. I mean, I don't get into this Alaaji hang up. No.
So bi nga eegee si dëkk ba.
man dëgg
seen dëkk sa kër papa fi nga faxee ko. naka la woon xam nga bi foo soo ñëwaat ne ñëw ne Musa egsi na. léegi dañu ne alxaaji bi egsi na. wax ma depuis bi nga jógee Maka bi mooy the first time nga ñëw.
No, actually, no, because man maa ngi demoon Maka back in. Can't even remember, 2013 or 14.
Oh, da nga mësoon a dem.
No, man 2013-14 laa demoon Maka.
Okay.
Te ñëwoon naa Gambia back in 2016 mooy February.
Wow.
So this wasn't the first time. Yeah.
That's true.
Yow ajaratu nga de na?
Man waaw xaaral ma ñëw teg kaala bi. su ko defee gars yi oyam ajaratu. loolu dina nekk lu am solo bu boobaa rek ki nga xam ne mooy Hadi J Coulibaly jamono ji moo nekk Ajera gars yi seeni président bi. nekk first jigéen boo xam ne moo nekk président biir Ajera. Is it like waa Atlanta gars yi den believe fatut si góor yi because góor ñi rek daan nekk président for the first time ñu gis jigéen nekk président is it nag góor yi léegi fu mu nekk they are all into politics bi ba nga xam ne gars yi ñu ne léegi daal bàyyi ñu jël jigéen bi jox ko jigéen bay am time. What is it all about?
xam nga timing is everything and su fekkee ne yaa ngi am an organisation and an effort and you always want to change xam nga. And we think, for years, we've always been trying to find jigéen. I mean, and then there were women in the organization as well. But I'm going to typical Gambian women. Even if you so they were always reluctant. But Ajera Mom as an entity, we always thought, because bisexuals believed in it. So you always believe, Ajera at this moment, with the challenges you don't go through, we thought maybe changing it, total overhaul. You have to do that. That's what this country needs right now, a total overhaul. And that's what Ajera did. We bring in competent, young, dynamic, smart women to lead the organization. What that does is it brings in a new way of thinking, a new mindset. And that's what we did. Hadi J Coulibaly, like you said, is a very smart person. I mean, we recruited her and said, run. You know, she was reluctant a little bit, but she showed Nemom, she had the passion, and she's been working different foundations. And she's always, also, she was part of the organization too. Muyon education committee, don't manage. And luckily, she accepted. And then we also have Sainabu Job, the Momoy vice chair, a female. Man, like 80% of the executive, they're women. And now we are even beginning to see the change. And I have a feeling, you know, so neke injit, leading organization in the diaspora, you always have to lead and do these big things, bold changes. And amnen yakar, because it's all about hope. With this new agenda, with this new face, you know, whatever we have done, ñom dina ñew yokachi. I mean, that's what life is supposed to be. That's what this government needs to do. Danga def sa wala, nga tege bor, allow some other people to come and build upon it. What we have here is a youthful country. Women that are dynamic, women that are smart. All they need is an opportunity to do their quota. Fat Samba. Really. I mean, look at yourself. Look at yourself. And I'm not just patronizing you in any way. Here you have somebody, you have a passion, you're building, you and yourself and Nyom Paos, you're building a media house. Who the hell knows what's going to happen in the next 10, 15, 20 years? The sky is the limit. But unless and until that opportunity is created, my friend, where is this country heading? But women are ready. And that's what Ajera saw, and that's what we attempt to do. And I can tell you, everybody, come this July 4th, my friend, Arlana ayenen affaire la. You can.
Thank you for calling APS. You through to Aisatu. How may I help you?
My name is Aliu. I'm holiday maker in the Gambia and heard about your holiday car service and want to know how it works.
Our holiday cash allows you to withdraw money in Dalasi using your credit or debit card through our POS system with no additional charges. This can be done both online through the phone as we are speaking or when you visit our head office at 55 Kairaba Avenue.
I am presently in Wuli Sutukonding and wants to send $10,000 to myself and I want to do it right away. My card number is...
Aliu, your reference number is APS 123456, but it's after 4 p.m. already, and the banks will close soon. But you can receive your money today with our APS home cash delivery service.
Where can I receive it?
Our agent in Wuli Sutukondi will contact you to arrange delivery of your cash to your home.
Is this where Alu Jallo lives?
Yes, that's myself.
My name is Alfuseni Jawla from APS Money Transfer Limited and I come to deliver a transfer to Mr. Alu Jallo. Alu, can you please confirm your APS reference number for your transaction? Yes, this is fine, Alu. And could I also have proof of ID, please? Please confirm the amount is correct, Alu, and send the receipt for me.
Thank you, APS. You are simply the best.
You can miss it bu boobaa rek waa Atlanta maa ngi ñëw inshallah di ngeen ma gis man it ma ñëw si li nga xam ne mooy July 4th bi ma ñëw si leneen li nga xam ne lu am solo la naka nga gisee the current Gambia when it comes to politics.
Man ci suma wax ji bari wax naa la ko ne man am disappointed. I am totally disappointed. I don't think the way things are going with Barrow trying to consolidate, some of these political parties trying to jockey. Whatever they agreed upon, they're walking away from it. And salum la, you know, gorcha batam. You know, when you say something, you need to stick with it, no matter what. But the same old. We've seen that. Whether it's Jammeh for the past 20-something years, killing and slaughtering people. ñun ñep witness nañ ko li nekkul lu xew rek borki demba yow witness nga ko man xalé yi sa witness nañ ko. We made an agreement, Mr. Barrow, we did, my friend. People did not vote for you, they voted for change.
Depuis bi nga ñëwé gisante nga Barrow?
No.
How about the first time? The first time bi nga ñëwé gisante nga ak mom?
Well, they had a diaspora meeting that was organized at the Kairaba. And I was given an opportunity to talk for about 2 minutes. Okay. You know, and what I said was just simple. I mean, suma bati demba moy suma bati tay. Moyne, we all came together for this change, and I hope that we live up to it. No, nobody is expecting. Man, expect tomorrow am job and everybody is fine and dandy. That's not the issue. The issue, the fundamentals that we agreed upon. We agreed it should be a transition period of 3 years. We agreed the person King Hamne elect to represent us will not succeed himself, so that we get rid of this self-perpetuating rule. Any of the parties, Bunyon, Nuno Dimalila, Younger built up some party at their expense. That was the mistrust. That's why we couldn't come together. But Barrow is walking away from it. This was not Barrow. If Barrow wants to run under his own name, I think he should walk away. Like I said, first, Dafa Ampur consult his partners for the 3 years so that he can be given the 5-year mandate. At the 5-year mandate, I think Nemum Dafa would oversee a free and fair elections. Patibu neka demal sabopa. Anybody who wants to put your hand in the ring, you put your hand in the ring. Then the Gambian people will decide who they want to be the next leader. Lola Waradef, that will cleanse our politics, build the institutions of democracy. Lola Waradef, Lenen Soko Defut. He has betrayed the spirit of the letter of that MOU and the Gambian people. And anybody else who is sitting there, now they see it is their time. Understand what I mean? And they're willing to build upon themselves at the expense of you. Ak maire bi nek Kolikunda, xam nga li ma mean, ken faale tu len, they could care less. Xam nga, all they are looking at now is their own individual survival. Fat Samba, man laaj la. Ñun what are we supposed to do so nekkee doomi dëkk bu baax? What do you do?
Ma wax ko ne man tey man maa ko invite moom duma laajte dama dul ko yu bu boobaa rek su ma invité Ajara dinaa ko answer question am yi yëpp ba léegi rek nu ma koy waxee rek Gambian Talents nii lañ koy defee soo amee gan danga koo dalal da ngeen ay waxtaan mu neex lool yéen a ko gis tey suma gan seeni gan mooy Musa Jeng xam naa ne yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a ñooy seetaan yéen a ngay bég di jàng lu bari bari dama koy wax rek mag baax na si kër waaye bii mag kuko am lo di wax bi mo saay Musa ma ñëw si beneen bi nga xam ne nag moo nekk UDP fan yi rek si gannaaw gars yi def neen li nga xam ne mooy seen congress bi noo ko gisee.
Yeah, man coincidentally I came bi ma ñëwee ci la gars doon am seen meeting and I was invited comme li ma la rek in the struggle I have good friends within the UDP and Karamba Pata PJ Ibrahima Diba. These are my friends, even though I'm not a member of the UDP. So that was the first thing that I did. I went to their congress, and it was really very humbling, and I was impressed because I really wanted to see another aspect of the party itself. Because people always think Parti Ousainou Darboe or whatever he says goes. But going through a congress and the process, I saw another aspect of the party. Meaning they went through their, they have their delegates. There was a process. Now you can argue maybe everything was already baked because basically the executive that they elected were the same old people. One can say that, but at least there was a process. But again, for me, those are some of the reservations that I have. Why would you just come and bring in the same old executives and elect them again? Does that mean that the party is really making fundamental changes? I kind of disagree. But at least I have to give them that much, that they had a process, it was open and transparent, and the people were re-elected by the delegates. So I have to give them that much. For them, Ousainou Darboe, I was invited there by these friends. We had lunch. It was really nice. Pictures were taken. And, hey, Musa Jeng UDP. And again, those are the misconceptions. I'm not UDP, but I have tremendous amount of respect for Mr. Darboe. We've worked with him during the struggle. I think that sometimes, like I always say, people get a bad perception about him. That's not really fair. I think the guy is humble. And I think I'm always careful to be very critical of Mr. Darboe. Not that so nekechi affair. The guy, for 20 years, he's been fighting Jammeh. And he has the scars to show for it. Understand? A person like that, now, that doesn't mean you don't disagree with them. But you have to also do it objectively and fairly because of his sacrifice. Understand what I mean? But do I believe UDP is the answer to our problem? I don't. I really do not. I mean, I wouldn't shy away. At least I haven't seen the sign that this is a party that has the capability to change, the change that I want, man. In my opinion, I don't think the UDP is the answer.
Yeah, loolu dina ma indi si beneen question bi nga xam ne moo nekk recently si seen congress bi ki nga xam ne mooy Ousainou Darboe suñu vice président si ay kàddoom yi nga xam ne moom la daral si bés boobu noonu ñeneen yaa ngi wax ne kàddu Ousainou Darboe daf ko war a seetaat bu baax maanaam seegut ko in a sense ne moom amul political ambition for Gambia, like everything lu mu doon wax is like threatening, dafa threatening, you know, amul any agenda for Gambia. Everything about Spijambi, is about him, UDP, but not anything for Gambia. And niti linga hamne lula gay wadene any congress nit wadna la wahne okay man li moy suma agenda manam li moy suma plans ku dekabi. What is your take when you analyze Spijambi and everything? What is your take about Spijambi? You're on your own.
UDP also, they're going through what I would call a transitional period, especially with everybody is talking about what Barrow is going to do. So the speech clearly was also reassuring people the kind of UDP. The UDP being is the same UDP. Because everybody is talking, it's a divided party. So it's loaded. It was a political speech. Now, whether Ousainou has an agenda for this country or not, this was a Congress for the UDP, talking about their new constitution of the party itself, electing their own leaders as well. Now, I mean, I do agree with you. Even though it's a UDP Congress, they should also deal with policies of the party that will address, the development of the country. And to some extent he did. To some extent he did. But like I said, I still do not think, the UDP that was put together back 20 years ago, I still do not think that UDP can bring about the change that I want as a person, as an individual, as an observer. I do not think it's there yet. But again, I have to give them credit. They had an open Congress. Delegates came from all over the country. They selected people to lead the party. I have to give them that much. Again, and Ousainou Darboe, for 20 years, he's been consistent. I'm on no choice. I'm on no options. African politicians, they always do that. You know what? After losing everything that I got, I'm tired of this. Even try to find a way to embrace Jammeh. But he didn't do that. He went through hell for 20 years. So I think but that doesn't mean he has a monopoly to be president tomorrow and take this country to a different direction. I don't think he has that monopoly. People should question it to make sure, is he the right person to lead the country? People
should question it, and I think there is another question for that. I'm not going to wax ne Ousainou Darboe bis bu mu jëlee dëkk bi dafa ñëw ko defante because comme rek li nga ko waxee wax nga ko nga ne mu ngi am marks yi nga xam ne dina ko mën a wane ne past 20 years loolu la go through. Foog nga ne moom su nekkee président ni Gambia dina nekk genuine président boo xam ne dafa ñëw ko liggéey not ko defante, and the other one is he not old for Gambia?
We need to be very careful with this age thing. Just like, anything, right now we're going through this constitution. Now I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to start with the age thing. I don't think age has anything to do with it. Man, I think it's a question of, do you have fresh, bold ideas more than anything else? Age, I don't think the age disqualifies him in any way. Now, not defante. Again, just because he has cause to show for it, for me, now, you got to understand, Ousainou too, as a person, man, based on my own thing, sometimes he's not a politician. Sometimes he's a straight shooter. And politically, sometimes that doesn't work. And he does display a temper. He can be very temperamental. Now, if he were to be elected as president, man, I don't think defante I really don't think defante now is the time for me to settle scores with people I don't think they did not have lulu. Man, the Ousseynou that I met at his house, the way Nimo delay family, I mean, the Ousseynou that I have known over, and Ousseynou, Banka can tell you, we had fights with Ousseynou. I mean, we've been disappointed with Ousseynou on occasions, a lot of times. So this is not somebody that, man, I'm holding a brief for him in any way. But sometimes he does get a bad rap. I still do not think, he is the change for the future of this country. Man, I do not believe that. Man, I believe, the change for this country has to come from without. People that are different, fresh faces, bold ideas. They are not a prisoner of a system. So let's say Senu is within the UDP. There are some things he may never be able to do. He's a prisoner of the system. That is why they couldn't even change the executives. They couldn't. They had to vote back the same people. What do you mean? So do you seriously believe that if they were going to take a new government, what do you think the direction that they're going to go? If it is same old, that is not going to change the Gambia, my friend. We need different people, fresh faces.
Big Fire, the same thing. Big Fire ko.
Big Fire was lol de.
I mean, the same thing.
Yep.
Wow, ba léegi rek Musa Jeng mooy suma gan de seen gan gis nañ ne fan yi Gambia bi mu ngi xaw a mel ni in a sense of different because every day so or so jógee looy seet is Facebook or nga seet li nga xam ne mooy newspaper Barrow su waxee fii Ousseynou Dabo wax fii rek because gis nañ ne Barrow moom it fan yi mu ngi yëngal li nga xam ne mooy daxaar bi ku mu gën a dikk moom Barrow mi ne ñi nga xam ne ñoo nekk si nguuram bi te xam ne they are not genuine ñu génnee seen bopp balaa mu leen a daxa noo gisee loolu kan la moo waxal ñetti ñu ne Ousseynou Dabo la moo waxal.
I'm not sure kan laa waxal. Well, let's deal with that point, genuine. How does one define genuine? Can Barrow himself even talk about who is genuine? You came, you had an agreement with people. You're talking about genuine? You really think you're genuine? You had an agreement with people, my friend. Gambians all over this country walk into a polling booth, voted for change. They did not vote for you. You're talking about genuine? Come on now. Again, it's just political talk. He's saying, Nemom, he's the president of development. Of course, maybe I don't know. Clearly, there is something there. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is his way of saying, maybe he wants to fire Ousseynou and he wants to set the stage for that. I don't know. People are just talking. It's a political talk. But it is sad that the guy doesn't have people that are mature enough to tell him what this is all about, what to say and how to say it. The mom sometimes it sounds like Jammeh. I can't even believe it. I never thought in my life we will have people still so immature, so threatening, so totally out of place. My friend, if we're going to change Gambia, Fat Samba, we can't get rid of people like that. But I'm going to change fee. He cannot.
Indi na changes bu es mi ne ñi nga xam ne comme like jamono yooyu noonu ne gis président ni su ñuy ñëw airport bi day fees dal moom nag mu ne léegi no to the airport loolu la génnee bees kon indi na change.
That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I mean, what is new? When people have even said that on social media before, you also took it for many everything is in a standstill. Why is that? That's a waste of time. That is a seriously waste of time. Forget about even Ninyisa. You have your protocol, you and the people that you're taking the trip. That's all you do. You just go and you go.
Block traffic.
What difference does it make? We wanted to make changes, my friend. Even the protocol and everything that has been done before, then you want to Guinea. Even the way the budget is put together is the same old, same old. You have the same Ministry of Finance, they will go to Minister of Lands, Minister of this, they give them the same spreadsheet, the same template. Understand what I mean? And they go through this, and then your coffee, 3%, then your coffee, then your coffee, then your coffee. You cannot get rid of all that mess. Bring in new people, new thinking. They are not part of the system. They are working in corporate America, Jana. They know how to do these things. They will come a totally different way of doing it. And then you have people here on the ground that are equally capable, but they are not given the chance. That is the direction of this country if we want to save it. Not these same old people. They don't have the capacity, they don't have the wherewithal, and they're a prisoner of their own system. Mënuñ cee génn. Loolu mooy wax ji.
loolu mooy wax ji kon wax ji dañ koy wax suñ ko waxutee rek kenn du ko wax tey dañ koy wax su ko defee rek ngeen mun koo dégg bàyyi si seen xel bu baax a baax a baax suma gan bi mu ngi nii nag moom dawut coow Musa ma bëgg a xam rek parti si léegi ñu ngi bari dégg nañ ñu bari ñu ngi bëgg a form political party wax nga léegi nii ne it doesn't matter but foog nga ne when it comes to age wise comme taax bu mel ne suñ taax bi balaa nga fii ñëw exercise nga so ku mel ni lawyer Ousainou Darboe su waree nekk president or any other old person mu war a nekk president like let's say 70 something years or 69 nga war a nekk president am na yu bari bari yoo xam ne doo ko mën a dox
Gis nga back in 1994, Jammeh exploited that same rhetoric. Jammeh was 29 years old. The entire council, somewhere 30, 31, 32 young people. Let me ask you, how did that end up with all these young people?
I asked him back.
See, I don't think age is the thing. Jammeh was slaughtering people, our country, embezzled for 25 years. Gambia could have been somewhere else. I don't think age is the problem. That's what we need to get away from. To me, it's all about people that are committed, people that are different, they are not into building themselves up. They really want to come with new ideas, start new things of way of thinking to develop this country. I do not think the age is the issue. You can have a young guy in his 30s and he turn out to be a lousy person. You know what I mean? Young people, they don't necessarily even have fresh ideas. Most of these, Jammeh surrounds himself with young people that were thieves, gomundara, corrupt, and even ended up killing people. Age has nothing to do with it. I think it's about one thing and one thing only. I don't even think Janga Ureisa. It's the key. I think it's character. Sajikola. Character should be the major consideration for us to elect a new leader. Someone who has the character and then, of course, has the competence. But you are educated enough to surround yourself with good people. When you do that and you have the right character, then we can build this country. Why na ki amna 75, na ki amna 50, ki amna 30. Lol du wahji. It's not going to mean a thing. Like I said, Jammeh was 29 years old. He was saying all the right things. Transparency, accountability, probity. I supported Jammeh 100%. I was here in this country. I supported the coup d'etat, everything, because I thought we needed change. Young people, no ideas, somebody from the provinces, from the protectorate, Amudara, at least in a year, but he turns out to hijack the revolution, build upon himself, started killing people just so that he can remain in power. He was a young guy. So that kind of dismisses that. We can even have an 80-year-old guy who can turn around and, again, I don't think age is the issue, really. But whatever issues that I have with these politicians has nothing to do with their age. I really don't. I don't think the age is the issue for me, personally. I don't.
loolu am na solo bu baax a baax yéen a ko dégg dama koy wax rek Semester Avenue duñu toog rek di waxtaan ak suñu semester yi maanaam li nga xam ne mooy ñoom rek waaye dina waxtaanee dëkk bi su ko defee yéen ñi nga xam ne nag yéen a am xel bu mel ne bu faatu su ko defee ngeen xaw koo change lu mu wax am na solo bu baax a baax mu ne age doesn't matter kon nag moom moo ko wax yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a amoon mindset boobu noonu ne suñu président warut a nekk ku màgget ngeen bàyyi xel ñi nga xam ne ñooy mag ñi parce que bu nekkee nit ki jikko bi baax na rek mën naa nekk président yi Gambie ma ñëw si li nga xam ne mooy political party si ñu dugg si benn seet parti bi nga xam ne mooy APRC jamono ji ñu ne Yaya dafa war a ñëw ñoom moom lañ taxawal noo gisee loolu.
ñoom dañ dem seen yoon. It is sad ne with everything that has happened ñoom suñ gisul ne Jammeh is wrong for this country ñooñu duñ ever ew. I don't think what anybody could say. I think that ñoom fañ teelañ tee they have emotionally invested in APRC. And for whatever the reasons are, sometimes it's identity politics. And I get it. Man Jola la Jammeh fi nekkoon ñun Jola yi fi mu nekk fairly or unfairly. And I'm not saying only Jola Eric. There are other ethnic groups that do support Jammeh. But I really believe any Gambian witnessing what Jammeh has done to this country and you still believe that Jammeh has to come back, I don't think you love the country. You don't even love yourself. So man, I have nothing for those people. And I don't even think there are that many. It doesn't really amount to anything. I don't think that Jammeh is coming back. I think APRC is over. Now, they are still going to be a player. Don't ever underestimate them. They are still going to be a player, but I don't think they have what it takes for Jammeh to come back or even win an election. I don't believe that. I really don't. And I don't think the future of this country would even tolerate or even entertain. Sometimes when I even hear people out of frustration, they don't like what's going on. Why Jammeh have been fineke? I think that those people, they have, but I don't think whatever differences I have with this government, man, I would rather be in this situation than situation being nekon. What diga yalla. Yeah.
Waaw ñu ñëw ci benen parti bi nga xamne nak moy GMC muy bu ki nga xamne moy Mahi Ahmed Fati. Moom dafa am political party no gisee bobu.
Nga GMC Mahi Fati, just like us, mom tam ci diaspora bi la nekon. He has contributed immensely, you know, for the struggle to remove Jammeh, and he formed his own political party. I mean, he's an astute guy, very smart, definitely. The problem I sometimes tend to have, when you form a political party and you name anybody else but yo, I have an issue with that. We need to get away from this cult personality. Party it revolves around an individual. The moment you have that, man, I have issues with that. Because it has a tendency for, I hate to say it, dictatorial tendency. It becomes about you and you alone. But Mahi Ahmed Fati, as a person, based on what I don't know the guy a lot outside of our relationship, coordinating and fighting Jammeh. That's all I know about him. I know he's a very smart guy, no doubt about that. But in terms of GMC as a party, I don't know. I don't think that's what this country needs, if you ask me.
Mama Kandana.
See, Mama Kande, clearly, we all know what we know. I don't believe Mama.
What do you know?
See, Mama, even though he doesn't go out there and promote identity politics, but I think he tends to attract most of his supporters from Fullers. None of there is anything wrong with that. But Mama as an individual, I do not think the country needs a Mama Kande. Mama Kande cannot bring this transformational change. I don't think Mama Kande has what it takes to change this country. I don't believe it. His style of politics, we need to get away from that. That's the good old way of politicking. Mama Kande cannot develop this country. He just doesn't have what it takes. Politics more developed country. Now that doesn't mean he cannot be successful politically. Don't get me wrong. Mama Kande could be voted president. That could happen based on the affaire de deme. But the question now is, can Mama Kande bring about change in this country? I don't believe that. I do not. Seriously, Mama Kande cannot build up this country.
NCP?
NCP, they don't even exist. NRP.
NRP, what?
Let me tell you something. NRP is just like, to some extent, GMC. It's all about Ahmad Ba. And the way things are going, I think Ahmad Ba is even playing what they call second fiddle to Barrow. I hate to say it, but that's just my opinion. I think he's playing a long game. In the short term, he's going to associate himself with Barrow or any other bigger political party. But NRP as a party? No. And again, just like what I said about Mama Kande, I don't think Ahmad Ba can change this country at all. Ahmad Ba, we worked with him for the past 20 years. He's a kind of politician that I do not think that this country needs, frankly. That's exactly what he wants to do, yes. I mean, of course, he wants to consolidate. So that's why you have this, this Barrow Youth movement. Can you imagine? You are reaching out to people, they were the ones supporting the APRC fighting to make sure a change to happen, you legi associate yourself with those people to build up whatever new political agenda that you have. Yes, that's what he wants to do. The guy wants to run for a second term. Why did it? We will not, because he is not the right person for this country. And he betrayed the spirit of the understanding that we all had. Hamga. Mom ne ko xexuton xex bi mom kenn rek dafa bokk ak ay nit ñu xex ko. So now he betrayed us. Why in God's name should we just fold our hands and allow him? Now I know he has incumbency. Mom mo nek president bi. There's an assumption ne Gambian yeb gëmuñ dara, but one thing that they don't know, gis nga post Jammeh, after Jammeh was voted out of office, Gambians understanding the power that they have. That really they can make the change that needs to be done. And I don't think that they will vote Adama Barrow. I doubt it. Based on what I'm hearing from people who know what's going on. They're not going to fall for that just because Momo is president, Rick, and he can just have it his way. I don't think that people are going to allow that, Fat Samba.
Yena ko dégg yena ko gis moom moo ko wax suma gan seeni gan mooy Musa Jeng mu wax lu am solo dama koy wax rek dañuy xool political situation yi dëkk bi ndax ñun ñu ngi fu dëgër ndax nekkun fu dëgër ñu dem fi nga xam ne mooy Dooy noo gisee Dooy.
Yeah, Dooy is an interesting case. Interesting case in the sense ne ñun over the years man I have sympathies for Dooy. One thing I always say, when we had this convention, so we're going to do a lead, they will follow the letter of the agreement. It's a party that can be trusted. I don't think they would have walked away from this memorandum of understanding. They've been at it for the past 30 years. They haven't wavered. Problem that I usually have with Dooy, what I would call the orthodoxy and rigidity. I'm going to go I mean, you become a prisoner of your own beliefs. So you are in that bubble. You they believe in their message, they believe in it, and they will fight for the little guy. They will do that. But like I said, that rigidity and can that also, because I'm not politics summit, let's be honest. You can have all the message in the world, but do you do the things that needs to be done to win an election? That is equally important. And if you are a prisoner of your own bubble, sometimes, I mean, this is a party that's been around for 30 years. And clearly they have not been able to do electorally a whole lot. Now, maybe after the change, who knows? But I have tremendous amount of respect for Halifa. I have tremendous amount of respect for Sidia and Nyom Samsar. I mean, you're just looking for a party they're honest, and they'll fight for the little guy. I think it's Dooy. I seriously believe that. Now, I seriously believe that. Now, whether they can, like I said, the fact that they're a prisoner of their own ideology and rigidity, the flexibility that government needs sometimes. Now, it's one thing to be an opposition, be a protest voice. It's another thing now to govern. It needs a certain skill sets, and I don't think to some extent whether Dooy is the right party for that. That's why I said it has to be something new and different. Maybe a party that has the same attributes that Dooy has, I mean, in terms of degu, in terms of honesty, but at the same time display flexibility, a new way of running things that is in line with the 21st century. With a new way of thinking. That's what I believe.
Yena ko dega mu wax lu am solo kon nag analyse ne li nga xam ne mooy political parties yi fi nekk bu dee am nga political party te waxuñ sa bos hit na xamuñ ko moo tax it rek waroon nañ koo xam bu boobaa dinañ ko analyse léegi yow what do you think next for Gambia 2021?
I think right now we are going through a process which is important process, especially the Constitutional Review Commission. They are building up this constitution. I think every Gambian should be very holy and boot, because that's what's going to be, that is important. Because it's going to be the law of the land. So we cannot just sit down and allow these people to hijack the constitution, what do I mean? To help themselves politically. You know, we want a law of the land, a constitution that will be here for the next 100 years, not to tinker with it every minute. So, to answer your question, first and foremost, then you focus on make sure that we have the right constitution, the right laws for this land. Secondly, I do believe that Gambians should be aware that we need to change this country, and each and every one of us has a responsibility in this process. Now, whether this government is going to be 3 years, 5 years, I don't know. Most likely it's going to be 5 years. But we're going to fight to make sure he adhere to that 3-year term. Whether he's going to sit down with his, with his partners and they decide to go for 5 years, I mean, that's fine. You know, we don't have a problem with that. You know, the problem we have, more for Barrow to hijack something that we fought for over the years, just to help himself consolidate and to be here for the next 15, 20 years. We have serious problems with that. So to answer your question, what's going to happen up till 2021? You know what? All of us, we're going to put our hands in the mix and say Nakala. And we're going to rely on Gambia Talent Media to make sure we put our message out there. I can tell you that.
Gambian Talent is here for everyone, and no nak len koy defé say bu nek ñu fi ko everybody képp ko xamné rek amna lo bëgg wax ba tay loy wax rek fi la place bi nek ko nga defé ko ba tay waxé ko jëlal mako ak biteli FVI bi yéna ko gis ngeen semestre yi ñëwé ni lañ ñoo xajané dumti dara lu ay FVI Musa bi ci xajaan mi la bokk dal wax ma
challenge. So I get a little bit, definitely.
Yes, why mun nga naan nak duma la wax dara mun nga jël nga naan waaw moo koy yéena ko gis ni laa koy wax kaf ak ree dafa neex saay boo ko defee rek nga yëg sa bopp ma yëg suma bopp mu nekk loo xam ne dafa am solo bu baax a baax no stress dañu wax yan political parties nga dégg yu war a ñëw.
Okay, there are a lot of no, I'm sure. What I don't like though, and I hate that to happen more. I don't think that is good for the system either. I think forming a political party has to come with responsibility. Tawara neka yefi benefit. Farsamba mun to jogre ne man dama buga form a political party. I mean, I have quite a few of them are out there. An independent party, Kante, Mendes, Haidara, and there's different folks who's coming out there making pronouncements that they want to form a political party. You're Yoruba. I think if you want to do something like, because when you're going to make a decision like that, it has to come with responsibility. I mean, it cannot be about you. It has to be about people. You find people that you align with, you guys think alike, because Gambia tamit dañ sonn. Comme ni ma la ko waxee, pas doole yi dañ sonn. 99.5% of Gambians, they have issues, they have problems. No, for the past 50 years since independence, their life hasn't changed. So when you know, Jolin ma rew mi man ma yobbu ko a certain direction. Du yefi wax lu la neex or def lu la neex. I don't think that is right. If man mënuma jóg fi ne damay form a political party, especially if I don't think that I can even win or even make a difference. That would just be a stupid thing. It's a futile exercise. If you're going to make the decision, it has to be done responsibly. I mean, you're not just talking the talk, but you are ready to walk the walk. Bul jog rek di wane dama form a political party because you're fonga rek ne Jammeh nekk na fi president. He's a nobody. Barrow out of nowhere, he's become a president. So all of a sudden, you think that you can be president. I don't think it works like that. I don't think so. I think people should
but foog nga ne ñit yi 2021 comme 2021 ñit mu ñëw sas li nga xam ne mooy partem ñit yi dinañ trust loolu comme like ngeen ñëw in a group format because gis nañ fi coalition ba tey dégg nañ fi coalition waaye right now tas na balaa even the 3 years plan bi nga xam ne moom leen bëgg a def foog nga ne Gambien si dinañ am dat yaakaar su nekkee ne ñit dafa bëgg a ñëw in a form of political party.
Well,
togetherness.
All you can do mooy you find credible people, you guys think alike, then go and you take your message directly to the people. Man, I do believe the Gambian toughen, Jine Japulen, Pan Lahalulen, Kamnen, what's going on. And if they hear a message and they see people that are credible, think they will give them at least a listening chance. I really do believe that. Because I mean, they've been here for a while with the same old parties. Now, for anybody to think that form a party and take on these guys, they've been here for years, and then you're just gonna have it smooth, you're mistaken. It's not gonna work like that. It is gonna be very tough and very difficult, and it's gonna be a huge challenge. So what associate Duga, you wanna make sure that you know what you're getting into. But I do believe post Jammeh, post what happened in the past, since 2016 elections, I think Gambia is a different place. And the 2021, I think is going to be different. I really do believe that.
National Assembly, we National Assembly before. How do you see new National Assembly?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they do a great job?
I think so. I really do.
Do you think
No, I don't think so. I think it's a totally different thing. What we have in the National Assembly, and that has given me hope. At least some of the people in the National Assembly, let's not get carried away. They display those same kind of tendency. I mean, let's say, for instance, Seni Jawara, a UDP National Assembly member. I'm very proud of that guy. Yes, he is somebody that really, those are the kind of people. Sana, right?
Yes, Sana.
Those are the kind of people. Of course, Halifa Sallah and Sidi Ajata. They've been consistent as the Northern Star. They won't waver. Whatever they say, they believe in it. Core, they fight for the little guy. So the National Assembly is really robust. I think it's different. And again, there is hope. What I mean, the politics is beginning to shift. This is why come 2021, Benin Affair. But the National Assembly, I think, I wouldn't say it's there, but at least it gives us hope. The fact that they voted down the supplementary budget, that says a lot. I don't know.
Parce que nga ewu suba wara dem assemblée rek gis ay groupe goor ñu taxaw ne la li so len ko agré di ngeen ñu am.
But you see, that is why it is important. When I wake up that day, I was tired as hell. I saw Pasamba's video. Like, you know what? I'm not going to be here in the Gambia. People are going there to voice out their concern. I'm not going to do that over my dead body. I'm going to go there and I'm going to show my support and my disgust, whether it makes a difference or not. Niki Momlinga Amrek Moisa Sakadu Akso Gum Gum. You try. And then just let the chips fall. Come the Americans in the world. Just let it fall. Just do your best and see what happens. Because National Assembly members here, they are like you and me. They are Gambians and they have concerns. They have families. And don't think that they are a different kind of animal. They are not. So soon you say digger. Most of the time. Politicians sometimes they'll vote for their interests, they'll defend their, but I think it's a National Assembly that we should at least all be proud of.
Ban dëkk nga jógee si Gambia. Kawur ñu gis la nga dem Kawur ñu ngi gis Facebook yaa ngi def ay videos ak ñoom seen. How is Kawur like?
Kawur is bad, and that's what I really wanted to portray. I went to the GPMB. You're looking at a place back in the 70s that used to be a hope for that area, and even Gambia. You bari dañ daan jógee fii in the Greater Banjul area time bi terrain bi. They go work employed at the GPMB. Jobs were created. Ships used to come all the way from Germany, England, you name it. That place has turned out to be nothing. Cranes are standing at a standstill. Kawur is gone. Dara negatu fa. Completely forget it. Young people, everybody left. Ñepp ñu ngi fi in the Greater Banjul area. Delloo naa ca Dimbuga. Noonu la ñuy defee.
Loolu nee na lool mbaa ñi nga doon àndal sa jamono am na ñoo fa fekk.
No, that's the sad part too. Everybody is pretty much gone. Even in the Greater Banjul area, xam nga man Kawur laa juddoo, but Banjul laa really yaroo jëm Sénégal. Yeah, that used to be my stomping ground.
ñan ne woon sa ay xarit. wax ñu turi. ñan nga daan àndal. seen time yi booy.
ñoom Adama Si, Baye Ibra John, Lamine Baro, ñun ñooy vote Tali 8.
vote Tali 8
dégg Tali 8.
wax ñu.
Tali 8 ñoo nekkoon jëm Sénégal noonu leen ñoo daan yëngal affaire yi. Very much sports enthusiast moom lañ daan ooyee ne vous nakaati ne ñoo xam yëpp. Ñoom Alaaji Silla I don't know the coach Alaaji Silla.
Coach.
Yes, you know, so when fufula gina yaro. So what tends to happen, Moy, so new holiday ni, those people are kind of gone. So the nostalgia, that memory is just, it fades away. It's not the same anymore. When I went to Senegal, I almost cried. Senegal is a totally different place. It's so bad. I don't know. Because when you bring the case James Senegal, what they have? Talibi, correct now? They place service, everything was at least clean. Now this place looks like, I told a friend of mine, 95% of the building in Banjul Munne go Daniel. And they should. Really, and start from scratch. That is unbelievable. It really, it's totally, again, I'm going to such generation if I go high school. When I see them every now and then, I went to this social club, Envy, in a program club. It's nice. I saw some of run into some of the guys. And it was nice. Salsa music, and we were doing it. It was nice. It was really nice. So people got some of me, you know, the older guys are there.
Oh, real? So you're fighting in the Gina?
But you're doing by Lolu.
Okay. And the kids, my God, woman and me. Yo, employment, so you never manage to record a video. Look, I have a local pie.
I'm semester, I mean, most to they make a stress be. I'm stress. You gotta do that. You know, Muna watch a passion. You know how that goes.
I'm not so Lolo, am na si solo yéen a ko gis dama leen ko wax dañuy waxtaan kafre lii dafa ne how do you see Semester Avenue ba léegi rek bu leen ñu pirate I don't want pirate xam nga Gambia dafa bari copyright nit yi dañ dee copy di spal nga gis ok Gambian talent génn neen fii rek nga daw ñëw nii no we don't want that this is everything we do.
I like Gambian talent. The reason is this, even though you guys have your own niche, if I can call it that, meaning social entertainment, but you also deal with real serious issues. And that's kind of different. I'm not saying they just deal with hard news. You know what I mean? They just media houses, you have the political or little. But in Gambian talent, I think you guys are a little bit much more diverse.
All work, no play, make Jack at all boy. So, all work, no play, make uncle at all man. At all man.
Wow. And something that you mentioned that I was really proud of, was some of the things that you guys do. Most of these young people, they come here as interns. They go to the university, they're majoring in journalism. But at the same time, they're also here doing the real work. That goes a long way. You told me about this charitable, other things that you guys do, helping these young artists. Look, that's right down my alley. I'm not a promoter, but that's what you guys do. That doesn't make you a music promoter. It means you're impacting the lives of people. You're making a difference. And let me tell you, that's how you build a country. I mean, I do not subscribe to the fact that government is the answer or the solution to our problem. I do not subscribe to that. But I do believe, though, at this beginning stage of our development process, government has to intervene to build that foundation so that Gambian talent, you don't need government. Serious, what you need is an opportunity, and hopefully access to capital that people can invest and take this to the next level. Why do you don't need government to run this? Because then no muna def yo nim ko muna defé.
I love that.
You know, you da nga bëgg ñëw fi do your entertainment, def mu neex, daj fi. That's how you want to do it. You should be able to do that. So that people can come in and see this media house. Ko xamne wants to put a message out there, they will come to Gambia Talent because there are a lot of people that are tuning in. You know, and I know Pa Oz is a go-getter. You know, I mean, he epitomizes what an individual can do. I think that is important. When you believe in yourself as an individual and you pursue it, I mean, that's the key. So I got to give you guys that much, definitely. Gambia Talent.
Gambian Talents yéen a ko dégg dama koy wax gan dafay ñëw si sa kër mu xam lan la sa kër di def moo tax may dalal gan yi fii si biir kër bi dama koy wax rek àdduna si du surround with politique sometimes dañoo jël politique tegee ko fële président Adama Barrow xam nga ne su eewoo suba dëjee politique eewoo suba eewoo politique ngoonee politique fanaanee politique su eewoo nag bëgg na moo xool leneen lu dul politique moo tax it nag may ñëw si entertainment di leen ko inil fii rek si Gambian Talents kër bi dafa yaatu lool ñu def nii ini fii tabax mu dem ahankañ am na solo bu baax a baax suma gan mooy Musa Jeng gis ngeen ko lii ab flight la bi nga doon ñëw Gambian Talents flight bi yàlla indi
Semester Avenue
waaw Semester Avenue so ñun ñoo la welcome
correct
te bi nga doon ñëw fii laa la welcome xam nga yéen gan yi soo leen ñëwee seet si ñu da ngaa dégg gan ñun xay semester bi lan la fi indi te semester yu bëri jaar neen fi def ba mu baax definitely macha allah di leen jaajëfal bu baax a baax ku mel ni Sinaate jaar na fi Friki Jo ngeen gënee ko xamee si Sinaate ñu am ku mel ni Pa Ousmane Thiam jaar na fi am neen ki nga xam ne nag mooy Ibrahima Diba moom tam jaar na fi ñeneen ak ñeneen i semester ñu ngi fi war a jaar incha allah kër bi dañ koy yaatal képp koo xam ne politicien nga mbete it musicien nga mbete it sa yow nekkuloo Europe di def dara lu dul yow da nga amee sa salon di defar kanam yow it dañ laa célébrer yéen ñëpp si Gambia bi ngeen bokka duñ fi xool kii xool kële yéen ñëpp kër bi seen kër la Oncle Musa dama bëgg nga defanteeg man.
dégg naa ni ñuy defantee la nu mu demee.
dugal loxo si.
waaw semestre yi baruñ bokk dafa am ñoo xam ne suñ maas bi amuñ lu bari. waaye still dañuy def dara moom.
dara du tuuti.
I think Gambia Talent moom they deserve that.
Oncle Musa ma ne ko dara du tuuti dama koy wax rek du ñuy xeeb dara nga bàyyi sa soxla rek ñëw fii. toog ak ñun rek dafa neex. bu noon ngaa toog ñu kool la nga mel ni ñeneen ak ñeneen. bañ a uyu kool bi. ne duma uyu kooli Gambie koo si kool daf laa ñaan te dama koy wax rek su ñu jàppee oo jàppun sax di nga gis ne am na ñeneen ñu jàppa waaye ñu mel ni yow bàyyi sa soxla yëpp ñëw fii di nga gis ne loolu dafa neex si xol te dama koy wax ne rek soo rombee Amérique nga romba fi nga xam ne mooy naka nga ko waxee woote Atlanta waaw Atlanta dangaa gis ñu bëree bëri it na Gambien si yàlla xam waaye soo ñëwee biir Gambie tey suñ la tegee si internet bi ñëppay wax Musa yaa ngi nii ku la xamut sa story soo ko expliqué Gambien si dañoo feel so proud of you nga ñëw sa dëkk ñu dalal la loolu dafa neex tey di la wax jërëjëf bu baax a baax because mënoon ngaa mel ne neen bañ a uyu call di ñu twist and turn waaye defu loolu mu nekk loo xam ne kontaan nañ si lool yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen ay seetaan dama koy wax Gambian Talents du mun a dem rek because of Fatou Samba mbete Aida mbete Pa Ousmane mbete it Musa dafay dem because of yéen ñëpp yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen ay seetaan every month dele naa dem si suñu page bi di contribute $5 rek leen laajte den partner ñi nga xam ne ñooy Facebook every month $5 rek ngeen jàppale ñu parce que it xam ngeen ne internet yi Gambia mooy loolu ngeen ay seetaan sometimes ne internet baa ngee dog ak yooyu noonu te xam ngeen ne GSM company si ñu bëree bëri bëgguñ see support saay bu ñu supporté dañ laa jox support ba pare di next minute duñ bëgg nga def ak ñëpp su leen Musa Jeng bañoon dañoo ne Fatou bu Musa Jeng ñëw si seen studio fekk Musa yaa ngi am lu bëree bëri moo tax bëgguñ kenn tinkañu ñun dañ bëgg a independent dañ bëgg a def liggéey bi nu mu waree bëgguñ government toog ne ñun ñoo sponsor Gambian Talents bu boobaa anything lu président Adama Barrow wax rek ñu ne moom la lépp loo xam ne def na ko si lu bon dangaa ne mu ngi correct lu baax nga indi ko everyday nga indi lu baax yaakaar nañ ko fee gis te it bëgguñ koo def moo tax it Gambian Talents we want to be of different Musa looy tàggatoo ak askan.
Thank you very much Fatou Samba I really appreciate the opportunity so nekkee gan tamit and you give me the opportunity to come and talk to thousands and thousands of people in the diaspora and here at home as well boobu that in itself like it's humbling wax dëgg yàlla and I've seen another aspect of Gambia Talent moo gisatoon just living in the US léegi mu ne du baaxul amati that kind of thing and just tune in but I know that he has really something that is good something that has a huge potential du Gambians man li ma wax rek su ma wax du gàtt du ma fi wax ni yëpp it comes down to one thing mooy ne Gambia has to change we have a very youthful population ñoo xam ne they have hope and I think they are ready to take this country to another level. But that cannot happen in a vacuum. It's going to take each and every one of us. And we believe that we can make a difference. I think we should put our hands in the mix and not use bias with this political class that I do not believe. I do not believe they can bring about transformational change that we need. Whether you live in Madison, Wisconsin, or in Milwaukee, or in Minnesota, xam nga li ma wax xam nga ni nga dëkkee Gambia is chaotic and this political class they're busy jockeying the elbow wanted. It's not about developing this country. So it's going to take you, me, hunker down, come here and help our country and make the change. Ken duñu ko defal. That much I can tell you. And I believe we should do it. Banga, you know what I'm talking about. Pasamba, you know what I'm talking about. And everybody who was part of the Save the Gambia Democracy Project. We started out with a belief. Ordinary people, amuñ xam-xam, nekku ne luñ am la, but we had a belief that Jammeh can be peacefully removed. For 20 years, we worked on it. And now we have a new Gambia. What do? Do we allow this new crop of politicians to hijack a process, to consolidate, betray the trust that we had? What do we do about it? And that's my question. I'm here exploring, looking, the watan and ninyi the hall. But again, we gotta do what we gotta do, my brother, to save this country. And I'm hoping we will do that. And to Gambians, whether you live in Paribu Kachang, I say Inya Yele. Whether you live in Simbara, Ubil Sabot, we cannot allow these people for the next 25 years, the same old. That's not gonna work. You guys in the Gambia, I say invite Nalin to Atlanta, Georgia. It's where we're gonna have the next July 4th, July 7th, that weekend. Samba, affair la, Gambia talent has to come.
Inshallah,
in Atlanta, Georgia, next July 4th is gonna be big. New executive, new agenda. A yenen affair la. Atlanta fala live tene.
Good.
Fala tene re janga. And you guys gotta come.
Good.
I really do. I really appreciate the opportunity. Sa waxtaan neex na. Yes.
May borom jëna day bari baax mus de mëna wax ñeew fo lañ koy déggé fi ci biir kër bu boba caméra woman jëlal ma suma semestre bi ñu xol naka la génné semestre pa la gis ngeen ko té dama sol jean de mom dal nam nga nek pa aftani mi le dédé
ñom passa ma lay baye
bye all right passa ma jaw légui yow yaay pa bi Musa Jeng moy young boy bi
yes dina yo def bemba
da ngeen na def bemba
nangu de dañoo bañ be téré ci
jeex na ma ne ko kese yow
xanaa kon suñ paree nag boobu moom envie la moom
envie jeex na ma ne ko yéen a ko dégg kon nag di la jaajëfal bu baax a baax dama koy waasaay bu nekk nit ku baax rek a neex a dalal nit su baaxee foo koy gisee si xar kanamam nit su baaxee day ubbeeku nit su baaxee dafay mën a waxtaan kon lii a neex dama koy wax no stress bu leen toog si seen i këri di stress ku fi am stress rek seetaanal Gambian Talents ñu jox leen programme yu neex programme yoo xam ne doo leen ko déggee fen doo leen ko gisee fen dama koy wax dafay nekk programme boo xam ne dafay dugg fii egga si biir mu nekk loo xam ne doo ko génnee parce que soo ko déggee dina la neex dina nekk loo xam ne di nga si gis sa boppa dina nekk loo xam ne di nga si jàngee mu nekk loo xam ne dafa am solo bu baax a baax di leen jox nag dig daje incha allah ëllëg ma indi leen beneen gan tey nag nii laa génnee dama am gan man semestre la xaaral ma def nii su ko defee caméraman bi wane ma bu baax a baax man semestre la tey man nii laa génnee su ko defee rek ngeen xam ne nag soo amee gan danga koy gënale yow it dangay mel ni gan bi balaa muy dem ne kii who is she you know what I'm saying noo ngeen dee laake waaw soo demee nuyul ma madame waaw suma yumpaa nuyu naa ko ak xale yi nuyu ko
Umi am right here maa ngi fii di def ba baax
yéen ñi nga xam ne xam naa jamono ji nekku leen Gambia moo tax ngeen bëgg a nekk semestre mu ngi xajaande kan ngay bëggee
maa ngi bëggee really I mean my Ajera folks definitely they're out there they know themselves they're my boys and of course my political allies Save the Gambian Democracy Project in the diaspora ñoom xam nañ naka la they are definitely my friends and of course the entire Gambian diaspora that's about it
soo demee nga nuyu ma ki nga xam ne mooy oncle Habib Mbaye kooku suma maami boppa la suma jëkkër la tamit nuyu ma ko waaw wax ko ne man ma ne maa ngi ko nuyu bu baax a baax Amina Mbaye Sarr suma mbokk yëpp foofu noonu sa Amérique maa leen a nuyu bu baax a baax fansi ak am di jàmm yi yéen a baax kenn du yéen yéen a tax ñu koy defee nii kon oncle Musa def naa la 5 jërëjëf di la wish very nice stay in Gambia enjoy na sa Gambia stress free.
Thank you for calling APS. You true to Aisatu. How may I help you?
My name is Aliu. I'm holiday maker in the Gambia and heard about your holiday cash service and want to know how it works.
Our holiday cash allows you to withdraw money in Dalasi using your credit or debit card through our POS system with no additional charges. This can be done both online through the phone as we are speaking or when you visit our head office at 55 Kairaba Avenue.
I am presently in Wuli Sutukonding and wants to send $10,000 to myself and I want to do it right away. My card number is...
Aliu, your reference number is APS 123456, but it's after 4 p.m. already and the banks will close soon. But you can receive your money today with our APS home cash delivery service.
Where can I receive it?
Our agent in Wuli Sutukondi will contact you to arrange delivery of your cash to your home.
Is this where Alu Jallo lives?
Yes, that's myself.
My name is Alfuseni Jawla from APS Money Transfer Limited and I come to deliver a transfer to Mr. Alu Jallo. Aliu, can you please confirm your APS reference number for your transaction? Yes, this is fine, Aliu. And could I also have proof of ID, please? Please confirm the amount is correct, Aliu, and send the receipt for me.
Thank you, APS. You are simply the best.
loolu nag ñu ànd see Gambian Talents di Semester Avenue di fi xewee nag fii la mburu mi di tàngee nag saa su ne dee leen koy seetaan bu mu leen di rëcc rekk nag yes maa la wax loolu ñoom dañuy faj bu mi teranga yi di dog bu mi gàcce yi ci num gaaw a gaawee maa la wax loolu ñu ànd ceeg moom nag bi ñu jàppale Gambian Talents rek nag